your time. So we will start. I hope I am audible and everything clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
as I said, there are still few people. Dr. Vaswani, are you there? Dr. Vaswani has joined us. Okay, fine. I think he is doing something. So there are few.
क्या टिफिन लेके आओ
क्या वो आवाज आ रहा है कहाँ से? If you can keep yourself on mute, it will be good. A request to all of you. So again, a few people this week, new people. Nice to see all of you here. There are a few people who are repeated, and thank you so much for joining us again. Very pleasant to see all of you again here. And I hope some people who have missed an opportunity to ask a question last week, or they felt awkward, I can understand. So you can please be motivated and ask me today. And it is not a question answer session, it's a conversation which I'm going to have with you. So take it as a conversation. Also, you don't have to put the message or question on the chat box. Please directly ask me so that I can talk to you, so that it can be a conversation and not a question answer session. So nice to see all of you here. Again, I will repeat. Welcome, Meenakshi. That the purpose of doing this is to help people understand what is psychology, what is counseling, and also to understand that what is happening with you. Also, when we do it in group, people feel that, okay, I am not the only one who is facing challenges. There are many people who are experiencing challenges in different ways in their life, and not necessarily challenges. There are some doubts, there are some questions which we all go through. We are looking for some answers, and my goal is to actually help you reach those answers if possible, whatever in my potential is. This for the new people who are here, the reason platform, because I heard a lot of bad news, and since the last 1 month a lot of people are giving me bad news from here and there, and they call me and ask me, sir, ye aisa ho gaya, ye waisa ho gaya. So people share their feelings with me, and I get to hear a lot of bad stories. That's why I wanted to start this platform, so that we can remove all kinds of barriers between a professional and a person who wants to ask a question, who wants to know something more about life, so that people will not complain about I don't have time. People will not complain about I don't have contacts, I don't have money, I don't have the right sources. So that's what we try to do here. We want to remove and eradicate all the barriers and come together and have a conversation. So we will start without wasting any more time, and I would like to invite any one of you to come and talk to me. जो first person होता है वो हमेशा has to take that initiative. It always happens. Once you get into the flow, you will know. Like Madhumati ji knows now that every week थोड़ा शुरुआत में थोड़ा लोग हिचकिचाते हैं. Once it starts, once people have a communication, once they know that okay, this is a very comfortable zone, you can share anything here, people are more motivated with that. So I think Priyanka ji, I will request you to start.
Can I start?
कौन?
Yeah.
Yeah, please, Smita ji. Yes, please. Welcome. Please start.
No, if somebody else is starting, then please.
No, we will take everyone's questions. Please go ahead.
Trying to have a conversation with today's generation.
So what is your question? Tell me honestly, what are your expectations?
I find it so difficult to have a conversation with my children. Okay. It is just mostly with WhatsApp messages.
Oh, okay. So your children...
So if I have to have a conversation, they all get so agitated. Nobody can sit and have a simple आमने-सामने conversation.
Okay, I understand. Do they live with you? आप ही के साथ रहते हैं?
Yes, yes.
अच्छा.
They are unmarried.
Okay.
So
how old are they?
My daughter is 25 and my son is 29.
Okay. So क्या होता है बताइए?
क्या होता है? I mean, simple conversation. It is just as if the minute we open our mouth, their ears close. We can have a long conversation on WhatsApp, but आमने सामने नहीं होता है. Dining table पे भी TV चालू होता है, या phone पे hai, and things like that. So
And
this is my biggest concern. Where is the conversation? Why is it not happening?
so actually, honestly, I will tell you somewhere it's not your fault. So don't
Hmm.
take it on yourself. But today, people in this age group, usually younger, and I think so, younger people who are in
Hmm.
their late 20s or let's say starting 20s, they are
Hmm.
also experiencing a lot of challenges when it comes to communication with close people.
Hmm.
So today, people are experiencing a lot of challenges which are external to them, which
Hmm.
are experienced in the world. So job का या education का stress है, societal pressures है. So people are bogged down because of all of those things already. Then having a conversation with someone is difficult because today people are so used to using technology and only technology to communicate with each other. तो उनको ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि फेस टू फेस इमोशंस दिखा के एक्सप्रेशंस दिखा के कैसे बात करें. That becomes a challenge for a lot of people today. Tell me what have you tried? What have you tried to how have you tried to communicate with them?
Every time at the dining table, I say, please switch off the TV. Let's talk.
Yeah.
Or I will tell them something about, say, I'm doing this class. This was so exciting. And they say, ha, ठीक छे, પછી વાત કરશો. So even though I'm trying to look new, there is an impatience in them to just close everything and go back to their closed areas. Then they want to be alone in their rooms with their phones and everything.
Can I ask you how are you feeling about it? How does that make you feel?
I'm just worried. I've been living like this for so many years. Now I want to change it, and I'm finding it as a challenge. Because
Patterns because somewhere you as a mother were preoccupied.
I was always a silent person. Yes, I was never a conversationalist.
Yeah.
So I know the problem is me. I could have been a big conversationalist earlier. Even
Yeah.
I don't talk on the phone or anything. So my problem is that. But whatever we are doing on a WhatsApp message, why can't we have it face to face?
Face to face. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is
And
a challenge. Yeah. But I would like to talk about you right now. So somewhere you are experiencing a lot of loneliness maybe because of that. Because you're not able to connect with your children. Or maybe you are
not loneliness.
so it can be anything. That's what I'm trying
Yeah.
to understand. How are you feeling about it?
No, I am this is a mind frame that I have. This is my family, that vision that I have. क्योंकि हंसता खेलता परिवार होना चाहिए. So it is not fitting into that vision, and that is what is hurting me. Because of my vision.
Yeah.
Otherwise, everywhere, if I talk to my friends, they also have the similar problems and all that. But I cannot accept it. What is it? Why can't we just sit and in this lockdown, this entire lockdown,
Yeah.
we've not spent time together. I mean, this was the best opportunity.
Yeah, that's a very sad thing. I understand.
Yeah.
But now, let's say now, if your question is about how to change them, then it is
Exactly. Not change them. How to what to do to change the scenario.
Yeah. So I would like you to first tell you something which you cannot digest. First thing I would like to tell you is because you are a mother and you have been a mother for so many years, a mother has a challenge with identifying herself separately from her children. So first I would like to tell you, so try and understand what I am trying to make you understand, a different perspective. Somewhere the Smita which you know is always on the last. On the priority list, the Smita you are is on the last.
Yes.
First your mother role comes, then maybe your wife or any other role which you are living right now. I don't know about your history. But the first role which you always play is the mother's role. That is why you cannot differentiate between you as an individual and you as a mother. What happens due to that? What happens is that you become too preoccupied with bonding with them as a mother, which you had earlier. I am sure that as a mother, you had a very great bond with your children. Now they are grown up, but still you perceive them as a child in your own mind, because you are not, obviously you are a mother हम 60 years के भी हो जाएंगे तो मदर्स के लिए तो हम 5 साल के ही रहते हैं. Mother's view do not change. But if today you want to find a new identity towards yourself, you will have to separate yourself from the mother Smita and the individual Smita. Try and understand. Once you understand that what you are as an individual, you will talk to them as an individual. देखिए क्या है कि आज वो जो कम्युनिकेशन में प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है वो आप में और उनमें प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. वो एक्सपेक्टेशंस में प्रॉब्लम है कि आज भी आप चाहते हैं कि जो बॉन्ड बचपन में था वही बॉन्ड आज भी रहना चाहिए. बट अंडरस्टैंड दे हैव ग्रोन अप, दे हैव डिफरेंट चैलेंजेस नाउ which you may have also faced in your 20s, in your late 20s. So they are experiencing a different sphere of life which is more challenging for them. Now if you expect them to come back to the same child mode which they were earlier, it will be a challenge. Why I am saying so? Because mothers cannot let go of the image they have created in their mind of their baby, of their child. That image always stays that way. And the mother inside you always wants to reach to that stage कि जैसा मेरा बचपन में बॉन्ड था, जो इमोशनल बॉन्ड था, वही इमोशनल बॉन्ड मेरा आज भी होना चाहिए. That's what you are missing, I feel. It's not about technology. The emotional bond which you miss from with your children, that's troubling you. Now, if you want to create that emotional bond, show them of their role. Try and understand. Today, as they are grown-ups, they don't need a mother. They may need an individual to talk to. They may need friends. So you can choose what you want to become as an individual and then see if they can be attracted to that individual. Because what is happening, you are from the mother role and they are responding from a grown-up role. So communication, I will tell you very honestly, they are, if I meet them, I will tell you that they will be those people who are definitely attached to you. आप जरूरत नहीं है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Challenge is still today you are expecting them to behave like the child who used to come running to you for all their needs. That emotional bond usually mothers experience that when once the children grow up, they feel that यार हमारे बीच में कितना distance हो गया. But आज आप समझिए कि today they don't need a mother, they need a friend. So you need to identify and you need to find out कि आज आप स्मिता जी as an identity कैसी हैं, and then approach them as an individual instead of a mother. Try and understand, getting it? So आज आप जब भी मदर की तरफ जाके बनते हैं, जाके बात करने का कोशिश करते हैं, they feel that you are intruding into their space. That's why they always try and say कि नहीं अभी बात नहीं करना. Try and become an individual, and I think somewhere now you should let go of the role of a mother. As your children have already grown up, now they will get married. I'm sure you must be thinking of that or planning for that. They are in the marriageable age. After marriage, they are going to experience more challenges which will keep them preoccupied with all of those things.
Basically, there has to be some sort of sharing. It's not a mother that it's not the mother role because they've studied abroad. So that connection has already changed because they've been away for so many years and all that stuff.
Okay, but, so they have lived away from you.
Yes, they've lived away. That is why it's been a very, very long time. First the son was away, then the daughter was away. So that part has happened where I've been alone for a very long time. It's not that I crave for that, but आवाज मत करना इधर. But the thing is, a normal conversation, something like, okay, I saw this movie, there's some simple conversation has to happen, which is not happening. It's so not as a mother, but as a family, some sort of communications has to happen.
Let me give a side from their point of view. Usually when people, I'm not saying about your children, this generally happens with a lot of people. Whenever they go away from the family and they have to survive on their own, outside of the family or away from the family, they have to think very individualistically. Because अभी मम्मी नहीं है हेल्प करने के लिए, डैड नहीं है हेल्प करने के लिए, घर में जो केयर टेकर होगी वो नहीं है हेल्प करने के लिए. So usually students who go abroad for studies, they develop this tendency for survival mechanism wherein they cut off themselves emotionally from their roots. Okay, this is a survival mechanism. अगर वो आपसे cut off नहीं होंगे, they cannot exist there, right? So I have met a guy who would keep coming to India and going back, and every time he would go back from India, this guy said that every time I go back, by the time I'm in the flight, I cut off myself from all my relatives. Emotionally मैं cut off कर देता हूँ, mentally मैं cut off कर देता हूँ. Why? This is a defense mechanism. This is a survival mechanism. Now when they have come back, they don't know any other pattern because those emotions are already blunted. Okay. Now again, if you want to form a bond, again the same thing I will repeat. If you want to form a bond, you cannot form a bond as a mother now. The sharing and everything will come because they will like you as a personality. तो आपका जो personality वो आप दिखाइए. You don't try to become a mother. You try and become a liver like your life. And I'm sure once they see that you are an individual, they will try and come and talk to you as an individual. See, they look at you as a mother only. तो आज मुझे किसी चीज की जरूरत नहीं है, तो मैं मदर से बात क्यों करूं? That's what is happening in their mind. Mother के पास usually very sad. This is very sad, and somewhere I have also done, and everyone does. We take mothers for granted because mother's love is so unconditional and always there. तो हम बहुत granted ले लेते हैं, unfortunately. And I know that somewhere I have also done it for few years, but now I understand. So ये जो grantedness है, that is why your distance is there, communication distance is there. So try and give away the mother role now. I think you should live like an individual. Usually mothers are overburdened and preoccupied with their mother role forever. And that's where they miss themselves also. I feel you may be also missing yourself कि यार मेरा role अगर mother role नहीं है, that is why you need to find an individual inside you. You need to learn to live with that individual first, and then form a group with your children as individuals, not as mother and child, but as three individuals who can sit and chit chat and talk about various topics other than just your needs. कि आपको क्या जरूरत है? अच्छा मम्मी का जरूरत है इस चीज के लिए, तो ही हम जाएंगे. वो कॉन्सेप्ट आप ही को चेंज करना पड़ेगा. अंडरस्टैंड? व्हेनेवर पीपल आस्क मी अ क्वेश्चन अबाउट थर्ड पर्सन एंड से कि उसको कैसे चेंज करें, आई से इट्स इम्पॉसिबल. Unless that person comes in front of me and says that I want to change, I cannot change anyone. I am not God, so I cannot change anyone. I can only change where people want to discuss it out and change it. So what I would suggest with you is try and change the mother role first. Try and give away the mother role first. Once you try and give that and find an individual in yourself, I am sure your bond with your children will improve. Fine? Try that. It's not going to be easy for you, but try that. Okay? Thank you for asking that question. Thank you so much. You're on mute, but that's...
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you for asking that question. You will get through this, understand. I know this, how troubling this is. And especially for a mother, it's very troubling. I can understand, I can empathize with you. But I will tell you, if you would have come to me for counseling also, I would have tell you first, forget being a mother. Forget being a mother. You are an independent person. Let's live your life as an individual first, and then see which role you want to fit into. Right? Thank you for so much for asking that question. I'm sure there are a lot of mothers in this group, and they must be, you know, understanding, feeling कि यार ये सब होता है. So thank you so much for asking that question. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else would like to discuss something? I know थोड़ा सा हिचकिचाहट है, but anyone. Yes, Priyanka, I would like to invite you. I invited you, but still. You were there last week. I know you are here and very happy to see you again here. So let's talk. Let's have a conversation.
Oh, I didn't have a question in mind, actually. I just kind of, you know, participated just to hear you out, just to listen. I enjoyed it last time. And I'm training to be a counselor. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm at a very initial stage. I'm
Okay.
getting into child counseling. So I thought this is valuable inputs from you. I didn't have a question in mind right now.
That's fine. That's fine. Absolutely.
And now that you're making me think, I'll come back to you. I'll think of something.
Sure, sure.
Okay, okay.
Yes, please. Anyone else would like to ask me a question? I see Jagruti here. New
Even
one.
can I ask?
Yes. Meenakshi ji, yes, please.
Yes. I don't know, but I just want to ask. Thing in your mind keeps bothering you, and it's because of your close people around you, you know. And again, they take you for granted. So, how to change that thing, like, things which is rotating in your mind and it's just not leaving?
So when you are talking about it's about emotional relationships, close relationships.
I can't hear you.
Am I audible to others? I think there is a network issue on your side. Siddhi, am I audible? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm audible. Yeah, Meenakshi ji, I think there was a network issue from your end.
Hmm.
Yeah, please.
So, the thoughts which keep on rotating in your mind, and you really don't want that thoughts, how to avoid them?
Thoughts keep rotating in your mind.
Yeah, suppose किसी ने कुछ बोल दिया, okay, which is not valid. मेरे को कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता उससे.
Okay.
But then it does bother me, is the thing.
Maybe something else. There is emotions.
Yes.
And I'm sure you also know. So emotions are the ones which stay for longer with us. So let's say that somebody says, as you mentioned, that किसी ने कुछ बोल दिया तो उनको that stays with you.
Yeah.
Now, let's say that you are at your working place and somebody says something bad to you. You go on, move on, and do your friends, everything is gone.
Yeah.
But still something is left. That is not your thought. That is your emotion which sticks to you. Any person who has given something to you, always give them in emotions also. So thought and emotions are both given. Thought, emotions, and actions are both all three are transferred to you. Thoughts go away, behaviors go away, but emotions stay with you.
Okay.
Now we need to identify which emotion we are holding on to, which is troubling us. It's not the thought usually, it's more of the emotion. So let's say that I will give you an example. A person has been insulted as a child by their father. Usually when parents are strict, they tend to insult or they tend to be critical of their child. And this person grows up. They will forget the thought, they will forget what they're, but the emotion insulted or criticized so much comes out in a different way when they experience people in authority. Okay. So the thought has already gone away. They may not even remember. Clients who come to me, they may not even remember where this thing has started. But the emotion which stays them actually troubles them. So when you are saying that people who take you for granted troubles you, it's not the thought which troubles you. That you are asking this question, Meenakshi is there. You are not asking this question that why are people taking me for granted, but somewhere the emotion that you are not valued by the people close to you troubles you more.
Yeah.
So you need to understand the emotion behind it. Unless you understand the emotion, you cannot change it. Try and understand that. You need to understand the emotion which is stuck to your heart and you are not able to get rid of. Now, when you are saying granted, many women tend to feel granted, especially Smita ji ne jaise bola abhi, and I will also connect this to that mothers are definitely taken for granted and it hurts them. So the emotion which they feel is hurt. It's the hurt that is troubling them again and again. It's poking them in the wrong way. Mothers give away the thoughts way faster than anybody else. माफ कर देते हैं mothers. चलो छोड़ो मेरा ही बच्चा है क्या है. And millions of times. But the emotion of not valued by your children or not valued by your husband, not valued by your relatives always sticks to you. Now, coming to the answer that how do you change this? If we sit and try to change everyone in our life, you will have to take 10 जन्म कर लेना पड़ेगा.
True.
Very true. हम
True.
सबको चेंज नहीं कर सकते. I will tell you very honestly, हम अपने बच्चों को ही चेंज कर दे तो बड़ी बात हो जाएगी. This is what I tell my clients also कि आप मेरे पास आएंगे तो मैं आपको चेंज नहीं कर सकता जब तक आपको चेंज नहीं होना है. So please don't come to me if you don't want to change. The same way I will tell you that if you sit and actually try to change your relationships with everyone, you will not be able to, it will not be able to be done in this life. What you need to do is change yourself. Whenever we feel that we are taken for granted, it's actually that we give them an authority to decide our value. We give them an authority कि भाई आप authority लो और decide करो मेरा contribution valuable है कि नहीं है.
Correct.
That is where the problem starts. That's the biggest problem. Let me just 1 second. I want to log out of this. Okay. Yes. Coming back to it. Whenever we give an authority to people कि आप decide कीजिए मेरा value क्या है, people tend to take you for granted because people always are dominated and motivated by their own urges. So they will always use you according to their comfort. And I am talking about everyone, your children, your husband, your relatives, everyone in your life. Decide your value for yourself. Only and only when you are sure of your own value on the basis and definition of you, then your value will not be decided by others. And then taking you for granted will not come.
Okay.
Furthering this question, because there are many women in this group also, so I will take this question, this topic, very good question actually. I will take it a little further and say, why do women think that they are taken for granted? Or why do women feel that this question? Why is it happening, or why does it happen that many women tend to feel that everybody is taking me for granted? Because women always invest emotionally in relationships. I'm not saying all women. Specific, I'm saying that specifically women have these traits wherein they invest emotionally in everyone. The challenge with this is when they are investing emotionally in everyone, they are also unconsciously telling them that you tell me, do you love me or not? You tell me you want me or not. When they are saying this unconsciously to others, others means everyone in the world, you tell me, do you want me or not? What is happening actually? They are deciding their value on the basis of others' approval of them. Whenever somebody's approval is there, then my value is justified. If there is no approval from others, I have no value. Usually in Indian culture, this is also taught to women in a certain way, that a woman is told to adjust to everyone's needs, and only then she is a good daughter, a good wife, or a good mother, good sister also. So इसीलिए ये women have this tendency to do that. So now if you want people not to take you for granted, I'm not saying go against them. Decide your value on the basis of how you want. Once you decide the value on the basis of what you are, you will not go to others for an approval, or you will not go to others to tell you कि भाई आप बताओ मुझे मैं कितनी valuable हूँ. And that is the time when you will not be taken granted by anyone else.
Correct.
How to do that?
By deciding your value. By deciding your value of your own.
That once we decide, okay, we do not want to be taken for granted. All these years, we put ourselves last.
Yes.
Our conditioning is to put ourselves last. सबका देख के फिर अपना करो.
Yeah,
so
very true.
that conditioning is there. That is why people take us for granted. All that. So we are sort of treated as a doormat also.
Very true. I didn't want to use that word, but actually you have used. I agree with you. Yes.
Yeah. We are the punching bag. We are the doormats. We do everything, and we still take it like.
Yeah. Very true.
So.
मीना जी वही बात है कि मीनाक्षी जी का क्वेश्चन और आपका क्वेश्चन रिलेटेबल है. That's what I'm saying. Okay, when you put yourself on a priority list, if you make a priority list, that what is Meenakshi, what is she wants to look like. Priority list में good daughter, good mother, good sister, good wife, गुड डॉटर इन लॉ, ये सब कैटेगरीज पहले आ जाते हैं, एंड देन कुछ जगह बचा तो अपना नाम आ जाता है. That is the worst thing which any individual can do for themselves. You need to find yourself. See, what I am saying is that you do not help others
How to do it? How
by
to do it?
by deciding what you want to do in your life.
Deciding से नहीं होता है. Deciding तो बहुत time किया है.
Gitaji,
Today I had a meeting. I had told my son, my daughter, today the cook left. I had a cook the entire lockdown. Today he left. And so last night I told them, listen, this is my schedule. I'll be waking up at this time. I'm going to be this. I have another class at this. I have a meeting at this time. I told them my entire schedule. Please tell me whatever you people want. I'm available between this time. My daughter decides to come at exactly the time that was my meeting time. And she said, you told me you were going to teach me cooking. Now do it now. Otherwise I won't do it. So I had to postpone my meeting to teach her the cooking. Not postpone. I had to let go of my meeting.
now
That
tell
is the
me
thing.
who taught her this pattern?
If I wouldn't have done it, see, at that time, I thought if I let go of this opportunity, to get her back into the kitchen will be a problem. So again, I sacrificed myself.
Tell me, we unconsciously teach this pattern to our children. Who taught this pattern to her? Who motivated her to do this? Who
True.
encouraged
So now how to
कि
change
भाई
that?
आप अगर ऐसे misbehave करेंगे तो मैं चलने दूंगी. Understand? That's what I'm saying. Why did you do this? Why did she learn this pattern? Is because you allowed her to learn it.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
understand, and I'm going beyond that. Why did you even allow her to learn this pattern? That's because you never put yourself on first priority list.
Exactly.
So
Because
start today.
that is what we saw our parents doing it. So we imbibed that. Because not that they taught us. We just imbibed it. कि okay, my mother did it. She sacrificed herself. And then what time में movies भी ऐसे चलते थे. कि oh, the person who sacrifices is the greatest. Why? Different. We are individuals. We are this, that. All that stuff is fine. But how to change that now? How to get that thing out and
so
be
if you are
assertive?
asking me how to change it, I am going to ask you a question.
हाँ.
ये सब आपने जो बोला वो exactly perfect है, and I agree with it, and everyone here agrees with it. My question to you is, are you going to let it happen?
Definitely not. I want
You
my
are
life. I want to do things my way.
Saying it, you will not let it happen. But for the last
Right.
25 years, who is letting it happen?
Right.
So आप thoughts में समझ रहे हैं आप, but emotionally आप कर नहीं पा रही हैं. Try and understand.
हाँ.
आपको समझ रहा है कि ये जो हो रहा है ये गलत है, but emotions में आप कर नहीं पा रहे हैं because you have not put yourself on priority list. Now put yourself means I'm not saying be selfish. Understand? Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. Don't be selfish.
No.
Be self-centered. But as a human being, अगर आप अपना वैल्यू नहीं करेंगे तो दूसरा क्यों करेगा आपका वैल्यू? So when you are telling me कि ये सब आपके सोसाइटी ने, आपके पेरेंट्स ने आपके साथ किया, now you have understood that this is happening.
They have not done it. We have seen them and we've imbibed. They have never said कि oh be this. My parents are very very forward thinking.
ये डायरेक्ट बोल के नहीं होता है, ये इनडायरेक्टली बोल के होता है. So it is a very subtle way of telling you what to do and what not to do. Understand? It's a slow process. How old are you?
I am 57.
So आपको इतने साल का एक्सपीरियंस है. Try and understand. It's a subtle way.
Yeah.
आप थोड़ा करके हुआ है. Now at the age of 57, ask yourself that am I happy with what is happening in my life, in my own life and your life only, not about your family life. Happy with how you are today. Take a decision to change it.
Yeah.
On the
I want to change
needs.
myself. I'm not talking about anybody. I want to change myself.
That's good.
I want to now concentrate on myself. I want to give all the time to me.
That's good.
Now this is me time. I
can hear a lot of angst in what you are saying, and I understand.
There is.
I understand your pain. What I'm getting exactly what you want to convey. That's why I'm saying कि आज आप डिसीजन ले ही लो कि आज के बाद I will put myself and my needs on priority list. I will sacrifice for others. I will do everything for others. Only second, third, yeah, fourth level be of the priority list. The first thing will be Smita's personal needs, Smita's emotional needs, Smita's intellectual needs. पहले वो आएगा, उसके बाद जब सब कुछ हो जाएगा, उसके बाद मैं सबके लिए सैक्रिफाइस भी करूंगी, सबकी मदद भी करूंगी. Once you take that decision, I'm sure you will be much happier and you will keep others also happy.
Yes. True.
Fine. Thank you so much. I expect that you will do that from now.
I will definitely, because
And we are
today's
all
experience
here.
shook me up. I mean, because now they are not children, and they also have to start understanding that I will not be taken for granted.
So don't let that happen, and value yourself for what you are. For what you are, not for being a good mother, good daughter-in-law. Value yourself for what you are first, and you will find all the other things fall into place very easily. I think Meenakshi ji and Smita ji, I think the question both is relatable and you are experiencing the same situations in your life. I think Meenakshi ji, I think you got an answer, and Smita ji is quite passionate about it. I think all the women here are going to be motivated by it. And very happy to hear this. And thank you so much for putting out all of that emotions, pent up emotions. I'm very happy to see that angst come out. Very nice to see you vent it out. That's good. That's very nice.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Nareshji, please. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, my question is very simple.
इसी से connected नहीं है ना sir?
नहीं उसके साथ ही है connection.
अच्छा, नहीं तो फिर आप भी बोलेंगे कि सर आप ऐसा सब बोल रहे हो तो मेरी वाइफ में प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा.
As far as my question is concerned, my daughter is very caring and all that.
Yeah.
If I have to Goa only because of her, when my wife was telling me come to Goa because of COVID-19, I said, how will my business? I feel I'm in a better place, and touch wood, my business is rising up every day. But there's much communication between me and my daughter. And as far as caring is concerned, she cares for me so much that she told me I remember still it was Wednesday that when I was in Mumbai, she said from today onwards, you're not going down at all. If you're going down, just go down for some work, but you're not moving out from the house.
She told you this?
Yeah. Okay. And she told me, listen to 10 minutes of mine. Otherwise, your choice, do whatever you want.
Okay.
She made me take back many things. She said, God forbid something happens to you, nor I will come to see you at the last moment, nor your granddaughter can come, nor anyone from the family come.
Yeah,
better you
worried about you.
Go to your wife, stay with her. At least you get to see her for some part of your day. Now she's working in Goa. Yeah. I feel very happy that she took a decision for me. But the main thing is that the communication between me and my daughter is not so much. It is true. It is true that as far as when my granddaughter wants to see me, she'll give me a call, Papa, see your granddaughter.
Okay. Yeah. So I feel that many people do experience this. So and somewhere this is emotional isolation also, when people feel when their children cannot connect to them. They know that children need them. It's not that the question of love is there. Do my children love me or not? Do my children need me or not? That is not the question. I understand that. But the emotional connect is lacking, and that troubles everyone. And I'm sure it's not just because you all have grown up, your children have grown up, that's why you're experiencing. I'm sure people who have small children, younger children also experience that. But every time we say this, we are always putting the responsibility of our happiness on other people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to tell you. Every time, I don't want to disappoint you with a wrong answer, which you are not expecting, but I have to speak the truth. Every time we expect our children to connect with us, we are putting our happiness, responsibility of our happiness in their hand. Even though they are your children, it's not necessary always that they will be available for you. What you need to change is, I'm sure you don't need her for any other purposes. You need her just for communication and an emotional bond.
Yeah.
That's what, as a grown up, and I think this should be changed by the age of 18 years. As soon as your child has become 18 years, that person has become an independent individual. See,
That's true.
why we call that person an adult at the age of 18 and 21? It's because the person's intellectual, emotional ability has fully developed now. So that person has become an individual separate from you. सेपरेट हाउ फिजिकली तो सेपरेट जब बचपन होता है तभी ले लेते हैं, मदर से सेपरेट हो जाता है बच्चा फिजिकली. Emotionally, intellectually, it happens after 20 years. But the emotional bond stays the same as it was like a baby and parent relationship. That parents are not able to let go of. Parents want unconsciously that my child should be equally dependent on me how they were when they were a child. That becomes a challenge. See, understand, they are not going to be dependent. What now you are saying?
Yeah,
Yes.
I want to say you something here. As far as the starting, that she was more dependent on her mother than on me, emotionally or for some advices. Yeah, that could be one of the reasons.
So that's what I'm saying, that we want them to be dependent, but decide our happiness on the basis of their dependence on us. That's where the biggest mistake happens. They will be dependent on it. I'm sure all the people here today, even if they are grown-ups, they will be somewhere attached to their parents and dependent on their parents or some emotional support. Even if the parent pats their back कि कुछ नहीं होगा, tension मत ले, मैं हूं ना. Even if the person is 80-year-old and lying on the bed, if that parent says कि तू tension मत ले, मैं हूं ना, half of your problems dissolve and go away. I know that. The same thing you need to do with your child. You need to be there to support them, but you need to understand that they have become an independent individual which is functioning on their own, who is functioning on their own without your support. Emotional complication happens in parent and independent individuals communication. Parents believe I am talking to my child. Adults believe that this person is intruding into my space because this person is still trying to be my parent. They don't want a parent, they want a friend. So by the age of 18, I feel all the parents should separate themselves, not separate their child, separate themselves from their child and find an individuality in their own. कि भाई मैं parent ही नहीं हूँ सिर्फ, मैं एक individual भी हूँ. And you start living a life as an individual. That is when two individuals can match together. अब एज चला गया है, वो इमोशन चले गए हैं, वो नीड्स चली गई हैं, तो वही सेम बॉन्ड फॉर्म करना इज डिफिकल्ट. सर आज आप बोल रहे हैं कि योर डॉटर इज ग्रोन अप, शी इज ऑलरेडी अ मदर टू अ चाइल्ड. लेट मी टेल यू, टीन्स कम टू अस, मदर्स ऑफ टीनेजर्स कम्स टू अस एंड दे से कि आई डोंट हैव एनी कनेक्ट विद माय चाइल्ड डजंट इवन वांट टू लुक एट माय फेस. एंड मदर्स आर मिजरेबल, पेरेंट्स, नॉट इवन जस्ट मदर्स, fathers are also miserable about that. Why it is happening? Because we are exposing our children to become independent, to become an individualistic person too soon. Not by your influence, but because of technology, people are exposed to unwanted stimulus. Wherein आज 20 साल पहले एक आदमी अपने आप को कंपेयर करता था अपने बिल्डिंग के सोसाइटी मेंबर से, अपने प्लेग्राउंड के मेंबर से या अपने एरिया लोकेलिटी के मेंबर से. Today, a teenager is sitting in, let's say, a car and comparing himself or herself to a person staying in Canada. Because technology ने इतना global कर दिया है, open कर दिया है सब कुछ, exposure. That's why children, teenagers are exposed to unwanted stimulus, and that is creating more distance. So very clearly, I will tell you that do not try to become a parent with your child today. Understand? They don't need a parent because they want to find an individual space for themselves. Be a friend. Now, what has happened? You haven't done this for so many years, which you should have done by the age of 16 and 18. So now today, if you try to change that, it is going to be difficult. But slowly they will get there, and you will also get there, wherein you will be there for them as a friend and not as a parent. आपने वो अगर role change कर लिया ना, तो I'm sure they need you, and I'm sure they love you.
Now, as far as love is concerned,
Exactly, she loves you for sure. That bond
Nahi,
is missing.
nahi, I'll give you one example here for affectionate. I
Yeah.
told my wife that I'm hospitalized today. It was
Okay.
somewhere in December. I did
Okay.
not tell my daughter that I'm hospitalized. I told only my wife that I'm hospitalized.
Yeah.
My daughter came to know. She said, Mama, I'm booking your ticket right now. You come by flight. This flight you take, I'm going to see Papa in the hospital immediately.
Yeah. So she came running.
Then,
She wanted to
yeah,
come.
she came. As far as from her side, it is there. Whenever I need her, she's there. But the communication needs a. Now, as far communication is concerned, but every day Papa se baat karao. No.
Yeah. So you are missing your daughter, and she wants a friend more than a father today.
That's yeah. Yes.
तो ये रोल्स
Yes.
आप चेंज कर दीजिए. इट्स ऑल अबाउट कॉम्प्लिकेशंस ऑफ रोल्स सर. ये
Okay.
रोल्स में प्रॉब्लम्स हो जाता है. हस्बैंड वाइफ में मैं यही रोल्स देखता हूँ. लेट मी टेल यू हस्बैंड वाइफ का आपसे और एक रिलेट करूंगा हस्बैंड वाइफ का. एज सुन एज पीपल, सो आई विल टेल यू स्पेसिफिकली फॉर पीपल हु आर डूइंग लव मैरिजेस. व्हाट हैपेंस इन लव मैरिजेस, पीपल आर क्रेजी अबाउट ईच अदर कि नहीं भाई इसके बिना तो मैं जी नहीं सकता. The challenge happens after marriage, and let me tell you, as a marital therapist, there is research says that people who do love marriages actually suffer a lot, and divorce cases zyada love marriages mein hote hain. Why does this happen? It happens only and only because as soon as a couple gets married, they start behaving like a husband and wife. The roles change. I forget how I am as an individual. My wife forgets how she is an individual. She starts behaving like a wife. I start behaving like a husband. और उसके बाद शादी के बाद क्या लगता है, अरे ये ऐसा कैसे चेंज हो गया यार, ये तो पहले 6 महीने पहले ठीक था, ये 6 महीने में ऐसे क्या हो गया. What is the problem? The problem is of roles. People are not behaving as individuals with each other. People are behaving according to the roles they are put in. The roles become the problem. Behaving from a husband and wife becomes a challenge. From a parent's role is a challenge, because you are trying to communicate from a parent's role, saying कि मैं I am your father, talk to me. She is saying I am not a child anymore. Now you change the role and say I am a friend, I want a friend. She will say okay, I am your friend.
I'll try that.
Be a friend now. And I am saying it's too late already. So right now start. Too late. Why? Too late in the sense nothing is going to happen bad. I am saying it should start by the age of 16 and 18. So if
I wish I could have made
have
it long time.
teenagers, you need to change that perspective कि अभी आपके बच्चे रहे नहीं हैं. Treat them as friends, behave as a friend, and first of all separate yourself from them and find out your individuality. That is the best thing you can do. And you will, if you are happy, understand, if you are happy, you will keep your kids happy and the relationship will be fine. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
I think आज ये discussion काफी हो रहा है, and good that this discussion is happening.
This has happened after Smita madam started her discussion.
No, that's fine. I understand. And I'm very happy and welcoming for that. So I will request somebody else to ask a question now. I hope I answered your question, Naresh ji.
Yes, very much.
Thank you so much. Yes, so somebody else would like to ask me a question.
Okay, this is Jagruti here. Can I relate something with Naresh sir?
Yes, please, Jagruti, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm a teenager, okay, and like I'm just 21. So as he told that father and daughter's relationship, being a teenager, I feel that today still in society, there is this barrier between father or our parents.
Yeah.
Like हम लोग हमारे कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम होगा, be it about your career, be it about your love relationship, romantic relationship, we choose our friends over our parents, but it has to be other way around.
Yeah.
Right, like still I guess there should be an open relationship where transparency is more validated between parents and children, so that daughter and Naresh sir जैसे बता रहे हैं उनका barrier है, वो overcome हो जाएगा, and daughter and son like family would be more connected to each other.
Yeah.
Because उनको एक friend मिलेगा. They don't need a parent right now. अभी हम भी 21 हो गए according to legally. अभी are mature enough to take decisions. But
Yeah.
somewhere down the line, parents expect us to be small, and at the same time they expect us to be wise enough to take decisions. So being as a teenager, we also feel like अरे हम करें क्या? हम छोटे बन के रह जाएं या बड़े हो जाएं?
Yeah, yeah, very true. And I will try and elaborate what you are trying to say. I will try and elaborate from my perspective that as an adult, when do you become an adult? Understand that. So it starts by the age of 13 already. Let me tell you. As soon as an individual goes through puberty, the person is trying to find an individuality from that age itself. By the age of 13, the hormones change. By the age of 13, the person is trying to find an own identity. That is why we call them formative years. Between the age of 12 to 21, these are your formative years. You find yourself in this age group, in between these years. Now, what happens as a growing person? I will grow only if I cut off my sources. So let's say I will give you a different example. So I want to become an independent businessman, but I am financially dependent on my father. My father is investing in my business. I am doing my business very well. I will never, okay, this is, or I will never experience the confidence in saying that I have a fully functional business only on my terms and with this. So I will never find that individuality. So a person will separate themselves. So I may separate myself from my father and his investment and say, I want to start my own business. Why is this? They want to start their own business because they want to find an identity of their own. The same thing happens by the age of 14. From the age of 14, if a person wants to, so from the child state, the person is going to adolescence, that is teen years. From the teen years, the person is moving towards adulthood. जब तक वो person, that any person, boy, girl, doesn't separate themselves intellectually, emotionally, physically, separation होगा नहीं, till that time that person will never become a full-fledged adult. So this is a natural progression which all of us have gone through and some of us are still going through it. Unless you separate yourself, that will not happen. This is where parents and children clash. This is where the clash starts because the parent wants the child to be dependent even if they are in their early 20s, and the child is saying, भाई अब मैं independent बनना चाहता हूँ या चाहती हूँ, तो आप मुझे वो freedom दीजिए. अब freedom का मतलब ये नहीं कि मुझे जो करना है वो करने दीजिए. Freedom means intellectual freedom. Freedom means emotional freedom. Freedom means the ability to think on their own. All of these factors make them an adult. Whenever this is hindered, that person cannot develop into a fully functional, independent, individualistic adult. That is where the challenge is. Jagruti, but I would expect that when you are interacting with your parents, try and understand their need also. They will be only parents if you are their daughter. अगर आपने बोल दिया मुझे पेरेंट्स की जरूरत नहीं है तो उनका एग्जिस्टेंस कहीं ना कहीं खत्म हो गया ऐसा लगता है. Because understand, parents invest a lot in you. They sacrifice a lot in you. And this is happening for years and years, and every day. A person who has a 2-year-old child will decide what to eat on the basis of that 2-year-old. So parents sacrifice a lot from very early age of you. So when you are 21 and you say, I do not need you, they feel lost. They feel lost, they feel not valued. Because उनको ऐसा लगता है कि मैंने इतना इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है मेरे बच्चे में, वो सब, because they are investing emotions. They are not investing money. Money is just a side thing. They are not investing efforts. They are investing love and emotions in you. So you are a product of all that love. Understand? Look at the parents who have left their children on the roads to suffer. There are so many orphans in Mumbai itself who are roaming around the roads. Parents don't care about them. Your parents have invested so much in you, and at the age of 21 you suddenly get up and say, I don't need you. It's like an earthquake for them. So today, find your individuality for sure, no doubt about it, but try and understand their emotions also. Somebody who has invested so much in you for 21 years, day in and day out, wants something from you. And they don't want your money, they don't want your importance, they want your love. If you can give that to them, that will be more than enough. Right? But with this point also, I will say, don't lose your individuality. I would like and I would encourage that you become an independent person, independent thinker, individualistic thinker. And if you are already much older, I tell the parents who come, even if the person is 13 and 14-year-old, them away. Let them become individuals. Let them become independent. So try and maintain this balance between an independent person and a person who loves her parents and shows that love to her parents. Okay. Thank you for asking, Jagruti. Actually, this is a good different perspective because many parents are asking this question and you gave a counter this के अच्छा आपने उस तरफ से देख लिया, आप हमारी तरफ से भी देख लो. So thank you for sharing that experience of you. Thank you so much. So I will encourage someone else to come. We still have time. I'm very happy to see that we have time.
Yeah, hi, Shriman. Hello.
Yes, Shreyas.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
I'm good.
Thank you for joining. Please ask.
Yeah, the other way around, whatever Jagruti said or other parents are saying,
Yeah.
the same track actually I have a difficulty. Well, I'm 35, you know.
Okay.
I tried to becoming an individual. I separated from my parents. I carried on my own for a couple of years. Then there were such conditions, so I came back.
Okay.
So I came back for saying that they have invested 21 years and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why I came back considering my responsibility.
Yeah.
But after coming back, it's just a year and the same old story has started. Whatever I am doing is in vain. They are just telling what they are doing. They have the whatever you told the other parents about individuality.
Yeah.
I say if they want any this others, because they are so individualistic that they don't care of me. They have their own things, they have their own this perspectives, they have their own businesses and they are running it, and they don't want my interference in it.
Yeah.
They want whatever they are doing, yeah, we are doing it, and whatever if say we as you have said, I am not sure that should I consider myself as an adult or not.
No, of course.
But then too, I give some suggestions being in this current world or so.
Yeah.
That so we have to do it in
There is some lapse in your
this
sound.
way. Your this legal issues are there. Time I am ignored.
I can't hear you,
Yeah.
Shreyas.
Yeah, is it
थोड़ा network का issues है.
now?
Yeah.
Now.
I can hear you.
Now?
थोड़ा बीच में lagging है. Please continue.
Okay. So I'll just sum it up that.
Yeah.
I've came back, but they don't have any value. So what now to be again? I have to become an independent. So whatever you are saying, separate yourself. So I just want to need a few lines from you on that.
Okay. So you are saying that somewhere whenever you come back also and live a life with your parents and give them importance and love, somewhere that is not appreciated in what do you do now.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. So I understand some parents are difficult to deal with and everybody has their own personalities, understand. Of course, as a parent, I would not say anything wrong because you are a grown-up person, you are physically and mentally fit, and somewhere you are financially and working well because of their contribution. Understand? In your early years of your life, they have given you something good. That's why you are a fully functioning person. Now coming to the part wherein if we separate them from the parent and as an individual, so their individual personality is somewhere challenging for you today, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you are looking at them as parents. What the earlier questions were happening, they were trying to relate to their children as parents, and their children were not accepting it because they are saying we are grown-ups now. Now this is the other side of it. wherein you are trying to relate to your parents as parents, but they are not responding to you as their child, or at least the
Exactly.
caring and love which was there earlier, right? How does that make
Exactly.
you feel? How does that make you feel? Tell me.
It feels actually I'm lost. I'm getting up depressed day by day because you know whatever you go to office, you work all day and you come back and you have to listen that you have not done this, you have not done that, and you were not here and you were not. I've done this
Yeah,
throughout the day. We were doing this, as if I was doing nothing, as if I was just sitting and I was doing nothing. I have no contributions. It is that way.
and so somewhere what you are actually dealing with is constant criticism from your parents.
Exactly.
But the trouble with you is not the criticism, because you have grown up and you know how to handle it. The problem with you is, Shreyas, you are dealing with a lot of guilt.
Exactly.
Every time they criticize you, you are feeling guilty. You are feeling that I am such a bad human being, or I am such a bad son that I am not providing for my parents. And that guilt is eating you inside. You are already every day feeling guilty about this event or this situation. I would say this situation, you are experiencing guilt about situation every in and out, and that is the most troubling factor for you. So how do we deal with our guilt? Again, what I mentioned to Smita ji, I will tell you in a different way. Whenever you are experiencing guilt, you are trying to find out a value from your parents. Can you hear me clearly? Am I audible? Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah. Just
Yeah, I don't want to miss out on anything.
there was a lapse, but now it is clear.
Is it clear now?
Yeah.
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 So whenever you are experiencing such a strong guilt, and the reason for your depression or feeling depressed is your guilt, because that guilt is actually like a poison which is eating you from inside. Now you don't have a solution for your guilt. Are you there? I'm, are you?
Yes,
Am I
yes, yes,
audible?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The reason you are not able to get out of this and feeling depressed is because of your guilt. This guilt is like a poison which is constantly eating you up inside. The challenge with you is you are trying to change the situation. You are trying to change the situation or deal with your guilt by helping your parents more. Okay. Now, I also understand that there is a direct correlation between their criticism and your guilt.
Uh-huh.
Every time they criticize
Yeah.
you, you become guilty, right? And that is why you try harder to please them, to satisfy their needs, to satisfy their demands. Okay.
Exactly.
But your guilt will never go away, and you will always be stuck in this poison. Let me tell you why. Because now, as you are 35, your parents must be above 50. Now they are grown up individuals and their personality is somewhere stagnant now. As a personality is stagnant, to change them or expect them to change, that they will change, becomes a big factor. Because as I said in the beginning of the session, that we cannot change people unless they want to be changed. Okay. So what you need to find out is, how do you deal with your own guilt?
Right.
Okay. Getting it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do we deal with our guilt? Guilt is such a poison, I will tell
Better.
you very honestly, which stays with you for years and years. And many people do feel guilty about different scenarios in their life. And it plays havoc in their mind, in their health, everything. And I can see what you are experiencing also right now. But this is an indirect way of saying that my value is defined by my parents. Only when my parents say that I am a good human being, I will be a good human being. Try and understand at the same time your own judgment of yourself. Your parents, on one hand, are saying that you are not providing for us, or they are criticizing you. Let's say, in short, that they are criticizing you. They are not happy with how you are with them. But at the same time, you are also judging yourself. Okay, I am such a bad human being that I cannot satisfy my parents' needs. Getting it? So when you are
Right.
constantly judging yourself and saying that I'm a bad human being, I'm a bad human being, how can I become a better human being? Your guilt is increased more and more. Okay. Now, how do you separate yourself from parents. Let me tell you, we can only and only physically separate from any relative of ours. We can almost never separate ourselves emotionally.
Exactly.
Even if you go and stay in Canada and your parents are living in India, you will still be emotionally connected.
Right.
So whatever they say and whatever they do, even in staying in India, is going to affect you in the same way what is affecting you when you are living with them. So the challenge with you is not physical proximity. The challenge with you is emotional proximity. You have entangled your identity into your parents' identity. You are now, as Smitaji, I was telling Smitaji that you have forgotten to be an individual and you are always considering yourself as a mother first. Now you have entangled yourself with your parents in such a way that you can only look at yourself as a son first.
Mm-hmm.
And you have forgotten everything else.
Right.
Getting it? So you are a father, you are a husband, you are a son, you are a good employee working with some company, but you have forgotten all those roles and you are definitely forgotten your individuality and you are only thinking about how to be a good son.
Exactly. Everything else is getting harmed.
Understand, first understand that you are putting too much expectations ka load on you.
Ah.
You are buried under the burden of expectations from your parents first and from your own self also.
Uh,
Now we cannot stop what your parents are doing. Till the time they come to us and discuss it with us and say, I want to change, we cannot do that. So let's even not even talk about it. Let's try and understand कि हमारा जो expectations है अपने तरफ से, or I would say the high standards which we set ourselves, we need to correct those high standards first. Once we correct those high standards, we will understand how to deal with it. Now you have set a lot of high standards for yourself saying, ये सब चीजें करूंगा if I am able to satisfy or achieve these standards, only then I will be a good son.
mm-hmm.
Now you reduce those standards for yourself, not about your parents. What your parents do is not in your hands now. And anyways,
Right.
what others do is never in our hands. What you need to do is you need to reduce your high standards of being a good son.
Mm-hmm.
Try and reduce your expectations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that you do not provide for your parents. I'm not saying that you do not love them. What you need to do is the high standards which are there in your mind, it's all in your mind, understand. The high standards which are set in your mind have to be reduced or removed by your own self. You are a good human being, you are a good son, not because you are satisfying everybody's needs. You are a good son because you are a good son. That's it. You fulfill your responsibilities, you fulfill what is needed of you. Otherwise, don't get bogged down under the expectations. If you try to fulfill all the expectations from your parents and you also, which you are demanding from yourself, this is what is going to happen with you. So separate yourself emotionally from them. How? By giving it a closure. By accepting yourself as a flawed human being, saying that I can fulfill the responsibilities which are expected from me. I cannot fulfill every responsibility which is expected of me.
Okay. Okay.
The difference between this is everything which is expected from you, I cannot fulfill it. I will fulfill whatever is possible for me. I cannot fulfill everything. Right now you are trying and running from in every direction to do what? कि जो मेरे पेरेंट्स बोलेंगे ना वो सब कुछ मैं परफेक्ट कर दूंगा. ये जो चीज है ना, trying to achieve perfection in any ways is causing a lot of guilt in you. So now,
Right.
to give it a closure, you say that I will fulfill responsibilities because I want to be a good human being. I will do what my parents want, but I cannot do, and I accept that I cannot do everything what my parents want me to do. Okay? So accept yourself first with that. Second, reduce the high standards and high expectations which you have from yourself.
Right.
Unless you reduce the high expectations from yourself, the burden which you are buried under will never go. So the guilt which you are experiencing again and again, that is the most troubling factor for you. And I request you and I want you to think of it that how do you let go of that guilt. The guilt will go away only when you accept yourself as a human being, as a flawed human being. कि भाई मुझ में कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स है. आई एम नॉट अ परफेक्ट सन, आई एम नॉट अ परफेक्ट चाइल्ड, आई एम नॉट अ परफेक्ट हस्बैंड. मुझ में गलतियां हैं, मुझ में प्रॉब्लम्स है, इसीलिए मैं कुछ चीजें फुलफिल करने का कोशिश करूंगा. मैं हर चीज फुलफिल करने का कोशिश नहीं कर सकता. गेटिंग इट?
Right.
It's your guilt which is killing you, Shreyas. It's your guilt which is troubling you a lot. Try and get rid of that guilt. You are not a bad human being and bad son just because you cannot fulfill every expectation from you.
Right.
So find your own identity, emotional identity, wherein it is not entangled with your parents. Don't try to change your parents. Don't be critical of them also. See, understand they are in their state wherein they feel that this is the right way to do it. Sitting with them and communicating will be a very good option, but I don't know if they will take that option or not. But let's say that they will take this option. I would suggest that you sit across them and tell them honestly what do you experience every day when they criticize you. Do you feel whenever they criticize you? Tell them how whenever everybody okay.
Okay.
Getting it? I think Madhumati ji wants to add something and
yeah, I mean, okay. So see, whatever Shreya shared or Meenakshi ji, Smita. So the thing is, like, in spite of doing, like now Shreyas is saying that in spite of he doing, he's been appreciated. So there were years in my past where, you know, I have been, I've done what my parents wanted or what my brother wanted or my sister. Till of late, I can see like more than like 6-7 years, wherein I started changing. I started prioritizing my needs, or if since I used to stay in Mumbai or parts of Maharashtra. So whenever I used to go for a vacation, which would be a long stay in Bangalore, since I started changing a bit, like if I'm staying there for a month, so you know, twice monthly or thrice monthly, I would hang out with my school kids who just came in touch with Facebook. So then, you know, people started saying like, oh, she comes only to Bangalore for meeting friends, wherein the rest of the days, what I needs or everything would just go in vain. And it would happen on not only on the father's side, law side as well. So this is where, you know, over the years now, it's like, you know, I've started feeling like it's worthwhile. It's not at all worthwhile for kind of doing so. And yes, of course, it hurts a lot. I don't deny, because they are your loved ones. Is in fact, you know,
right.
Whatever I am today is like.
Yeah, so somewhere what she's trying to say, Shreyas, is that we do not devalue whatever they have done for us, but we also entangle ourselves.
Right.
Detangle ourselves, wherein we are not complicated in their criticism. We are not getting stuck in their criticism. And somewhere I feel parents over here also should understand that your criticism stays with your children forever. Forever, I would say. And children deal with that criticism which parents give them in their whole life in front of everyone. So be careful whenever you say things to your children, because that stays with them. And if you feel distance from your child, it may be because that criticism has stuck to them. Something bad you said, something wrong you said has always stuck with them. I think you need to think. Shreyas, you will be fine.
No, see, this criticism, I guess, from the elders will never end, because even to this day, even like till recent past, I've still heard it. And even though I have elder brother and sister, so even to this day, I do really hear this criticism. That moment, or for a day or two, I really now feel, yeah, no, why can't they connect with me?
Yeah.
So that is what both the questions today are like, you know, why can't I can't connect with my brothers and sisters. So the only people I connect to is my friends, and a few of them. My father and me hardly connect at past few years now. So neither we connected before, nor my mother. So it was like, you know, I explored few things on my own. Yes,
Yeah.
I have fallen so many times. I don't deny. But yes,
That's the struggle. We need to find our individuality, and these emotional traumas and emotional problems stay with you for a lifetime. But you can only evolve to a beautiful human being when you give a closure to all these things, to all those emotions. Understand? Not going to work. Let me tell you, express your guilt, share it with them. Never work with your this. So emotions are like lava. They are going to erupt some or the other day. So don't suppress. You go and have a heart-to-heart talk with them. If they don't understand, don't blame them. It's fine. They are parents. Let's keep them at a respectful space. But you, as an individual, at least don't stop growing and don't try to prove yourself. Understand?
but
If you
I have
don't,
one question there.
yeah,
What if they don't want to hear to what we want to say?
that's fine. That's what I said. It's a possibility. If they don't want to listen to you, you need to find your own way to exist. You cannot be entangled into that. You cannot be sitting and proving yourself all your life to your parents saying कि देखो मेरी तरफ मैं अच्छा लड़का हूँ, मैं आपका अच्छा बच्चा हूँ. You be a good son. Don't try to prove being a good son. Getting it? That's what I want to say. You be a good son. You fulfill your responsibilities. Just don't try to prove that, see, I am a good person. I am a good human being. I am a good son. The trying to prove yourself creates your guilt, and the guilt is the worst poison which you are swallowing every day. Getting it? Thank you so much, Reyes, for asking that. And you will get, don't worry, deal with your guilt. The guilt is the most for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sim.
Thank you so much for asking that question.
Thank you.
Yes, I would
May I
like
ask
to.
a question?
Yes, Matthew.
Yeah, so like whenever there are important games or events, like I tend to mess it up. Like normal when I'm practicing anything or like even speeches in general, I'm able to do it very well. But when it is an important occasion, I always tend to make mistakes, stutter and stuff. So like even you are organizing a for so many, you don't seem little intimidated or anything. So like that's my point. How do you manage that?
So if you have put it on me, let me explain it from my side so that I hope, Matthew, you will get some pinpoints. Now you are saying that I am sitting in front of so many people. This is the third Friday I'm talking to everyone and I'm not intimidated by anyone. That's because simply I'm not trying to prove myself in front of anyone. I'm trying to help everyone as honestly as I can. But I'm not trying to prove that I'm the best psychotherapist. I'm the best human being in this room. I see, look at me, how good I am doing. See, look at me, how helpful I am. I'm not trying to do any of those things. Whenever we try to do something like this, whenever we try to prove ourselves, what happens, Matthew, is we prove ourselves according to whose wishes. 90% of the times, whenever we are trying to prove ourselves, we are trying to prove ourselves according to somebody else's expectations of us. And whenever somebody is expecting from us, we are always feeling intimidated. Oh my God, now I have to prove myself. I have to fulfill this person's expectations. The expectations create the problem in you, and the expectations create a kind of anxiety in you. Will I be able to fulfill these people or everyone's expectations? Matthew, you mentioned about video games or something else?
I was also talking about video games. So like in video games, like when I'm playing casually with my friends, I'm able to do very well. But I recently participated in tournaments in which I was not able to give my best because I was nervous about it.
Were you trying to be the best player in there?
Yeah.
Now, how do you define best?
Best is the like by being best. I was trying to win it, and when I was trying to win it, I was getting super nervous and I lost it. So I felt very bad.
See, a little nervousness is obvious because any state wherein we are competing with others, we are going to get a little nervous. It can be an interview, it can be an exam, and now you are saying a video game tournament. A little nervousness is obvious. The challenge with you is somewhere wherein you try to be the best player over there. Did you try to win or did you try to become the best player? Because these
I
are two
was,
different people. Let me tell you why these are two different people. Not necessarily that the best player will always win. This happens in Olympics also. A person who is expected to win a gold slips due to some few points, or at the last moment they get into pressure and they miss out on the opportunity of being the first. But the whole world is expecting कि भाई ये player ही top करेगा, ये player ही performance अच्छा करेगा, because they have seen their stats, so they know their history, they know their performance. Now whenever you try to become the best player, you are buried under a burden to prove yourself कि I am best. Getting it?
yeah,
That creates not nervousness but the next stage of nervousness, which is anxiety.
yeah,
Now anxiety creates problems with your focus, anxiety creates problems with your attention, it creates problems with your clear thinking. Now
yeah.
when it creates attention, focus and clear thinking problem, can you play at your best optimum level?
No.
So Matthew, what you need to do is you need to say that I want to win and I want to give my best, instead of saying I want to be the best. Because whenever you say best, I need a comparison with others, no?
But in games when we are
So let's say,
facing someone else,
let's say that you want to be the first ranker
yeah,
in your school, in your college, okay? So as soon as I say that you should be the first ranker, so there must be other people also, no? Wherein you will become the first ranker among them.
yeah,
That means whenever we put ourselves into a situation wherein I want to come first, I want to become the best, we are actually putting ourselves in comparison to others.
yeah,
So the whole point, what we do in this scenario is, we are not actually focused to do. We are focusing on how to be a person.
yeah,
And whenever we are in such a competitive state, we have comparison happening in your mind. Understand? You are not actually physically going and comparing yourself. You are not even checking anybody's statistics. You are not seeing how well they play. This comparison is happening in your mind.
yeah,
That is why you compare yourself unconsciously, unknowingly with all the players over there who are there. And that is why your focus is gone. So your focus is not on winning, your focus is not on playing, your focus is not on your game, but your focus is on being the best among all of these people, and your comparison with all of these people.
okay. And
That triggers your anxiety.
yeah, and this settles the issue for video games and stuff. But suppose I have to give a speech in public or something like there are such activities for which there are marks. So like when I'm practicing at home, I'm able to do it perfectly and very well. But
Yeah.
when in front of others, I see other faces, I get scared.
Yeah. So that is public speaking fear, and many people do experience it. I also experienced it at certain stage of my life. The reason why you feel that fear is because you are always trying to look at yourself from their perspective. Will this person like me? Will this person like me? What is this person thinking about me? What will the person sitting there think about me? Whenever we start doing this, our focus goes completely. Getting the point?
Yeah,
Over here also, what you are trying to look at is, you're trying to look at yourself from everybody's perspective. And that is why you are stressed. That is why you are experiencing anxiety, because you never know what they are thinking about you. Now, let's say there are people here in the group. Do I know what everybody is thinking about me?
no,
Can I know it?
no,
But if I start thinking, okay, this lady is looking at me, this person is looking at me, will I be able to answer questions? Will I be able to focus on my answers?
no.
That's what the challenge is, Matthew. Whenever you sit and analyze everybody's perspective about you, you lose your own perspective. You lose your own perception of what you want to achieve and what you want to do. It may be sports, it may be public speaking, it may be your work, it may be your studies. But whenever in any situation of your life, whenever you put yourself in a perspective of others and you want to gauge how this person is looking at me, you lose your perception.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's what creates anxiety, because I cannot actually understand what other people are thinking about me. And I will just be preoccupied with the thought, what is this lady thinking about me? What is that man thinking about me? Right. And I lose my focus completely.
Yeah, that's right.
So try and look at yourself as an individual wherein I want to do my best. I don't want to be the best.
Okay.
According to your potential, you become the best or not, that is a separate question. That you will know when you will actually put in your full efforts. That you will know only when you will put in optimum efforts. But try and say this to yourself, I don't want to be the best. I want to put my best into this.
Yeah, that's right.
Once you change this perspective, once you change this sentence in your mind, I'm sure your anxiety will subside.
Thanks for the insight.
Thank you so much, Matthew, for asking that question. And which video game do you play?
I play many games in general. PUBG stuff.
I think parents must be knowing more about video games now than children, because parents are most troubled about these video games. दिन भर यही करते रहता है. This is what parents keep coming and telling us. So,
yeah, that's kind of true, but it's fun also. Like during the quarantine, we don't have many other activities, so it's always a good pastime.
It's not a pastime; it's your life. But it's fine. Every teenager is experiencing this. They think that video games are their life. That's fine. But thank you so much, Matthew, for asking that question. Remember my statement. Remember my line. Don't try to be the best. Try to give your best.
Okay.
Only keep this in mind. You become the best or not is actually based on a lot of factors. The best factor which you have under your control is how much best of me I can give to this. And it can it can anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for asking that question, Matthew, and I hope to see you next week also.
Yeah, I'm here every week.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you.
I think today's was the best session in which we could understand.
Sir, best session means you could understand your.
Yeah.
Chalo, I am actually happy. If this was the best session for you, for me, all the sessions are best because I am able to honestly talk to you guys, discuss something. So I am happy in all the sessions. So all the sessions are equal for me.
At least we understood what Smita had to say, Meenakshi had to say.
Yeah.
Because we are on the same wavelength.
Yeah. Smita ji, I think left the chat. I think she's going to go and do something immediately now. She was in all that passion that abhi to main karke hi rahungi. Now I am not going to leave them. So आज तो बच्चों की गई केस लेने वाले हूँ पूरी तरह से.
No, actually, many years back when my friends were like, "What are you doing? Your daughter will live her life. You should, literally." I was like, no, you should not. I gave them a big, huge lecture that day. I mean, I'm talking about like when we all girls got back.
Yeah.
So today, when I look back on those days, and I'm like, I said, if they had not entered my life,
yeah,
I guess, yes, I mean, things would have been very, very different.
Yeah, very sure. Yeah, true.
You think I should talk to her on a regular basis to have the communication gap going on?
See, talk to her slowly as usual. कि कैसे हो क्या? It will take time to let you parent role. Even if you let go of the parent role, it will be difficult for her to look at you as an individual and as a friend. So आप slowly कोशिश कीजिए and understand the intrusion which you feel. कि मैं बात करने की कोशिश करता हूँ and she blocks me out.
नहीं, she has not blocked me up to now.
No, block in the sense not on WhatsApp or not emotionally block. I mean to say आप जो कोशिश करते हैं वो reciprocate नहीं होता.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean to let me frame my words, sentences in a better way. Reciprocate nahi hota. That is a challenge. So you take it slow in changing your role, and you will also take time. So understand, you are also stuck in this role for a long time. You have been a parent. How old is your daughter?
She's 28, I think so. Yeah.
So for you also, you have a practice of 28 years. It is not going to go in 2 days. So take it slow. She will be your best friend once you want her to be your friend and not your daughter. Right?
I'll
Understand?
keep this in mind and go forward.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much. If I will take one last question because I am enjoying the talk. So I will take one last question. Dr. Dinesh, I would like to see you and talk to you. You have been here last week also. Very happy to see you again here. Are you there? Are you there, sir? We can't hear you. You have unmuted yourself, but we can't hear you. Okay, fine. Someone else would like to discuss anything and talk to me about it? Dr. Dinesh, we were not able to hear you. You were not audible. I think you tried to communicate, but you are not audible. Yes, sir. Anybody else would like to ask? Or then if nobody, Parul, you are here. Would you like to share something? I am seeing you. This is the first week I am seeing you here. And I would like to hear something from you. You will have to unmute yourself. You will have to unmute yourself.
Yeah.
You are still on mute.
Yeah.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. I wanted to join the session earlier also. My friend Madhu had really told me about it. And so she said, why don't you join? I have been a human development student. I have done postgraduate psychology and been a lecturer. So I was also into counseling.
Okay.
So I said, then there has been a gap of 4-5 years. So she encouraged, she said, it's your field, why don't you come on it? You will like it and all. So that's how I joined. So I really like the session.
So you are expert in
No, not really. I'm totally out of practice, and I was dealing with autistic children and very small children also.
Yeah.
So, but this is totally different experience. And being on this side, it's more interesting actually.
Thank you. Actually, it's nice to hear everyone's stories, and we also relate to something. And unknowingly, we get some answers. We get some answers when somebody else is discussing their issues and stories.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Thank you so much for being here,
Yeah.
Parul.
Yeah, sure.
And I think we will start. Dr. Dinesh, yes, would you like to talk? So I'm seeing you the first time. Am I audible to you? I think no, there is some problem. Fine. So I think then we will stop, and I'm very happily would say that we will meet again next week, next Friday, the same time. One thing I want to do, I would like to request all of you is we are going to open up the. Why I'm saying is there are many people who have joined this group tend to attend because they have a lot of hesitations ki yaar, how can I speak in front of everyone. So I would like you to put some words of your experience of your thing on the group so that others can be motivated to come for the next time. And I am sure all of you, I will get to see all of you again next week. Please invite your friends, please invite your families. And this is not, as you see, this is not somewhere I am talking about psychotherapy. I am just having a conversation with you. It's absolutely healthy. So please call your friends and relatives or anyone you feel that would like to discuss and talk about their issues. Okay. So thank you so much, all of you, for being here. And we will stop for the day. And I will tell my team to open up the group. And please, if possible, I don't want you to take a review for it. I just want you to motivate others to come to this group and talk with us. So put in a message in such a way that others will be motivated to come here. Fine. So I hope everyone, we will stop for the day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Shreyas, for saying that. And we all are here. Please come next week also to discuss.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Priyanka.
So much.
Lovely, lovely,
Very
Srimant. It was
insightful.
so good. Amazing.
So, Smita ji, we were talking that now you are going to do something really this immediately. I think she is busy. Smita ji, are you there? Can you hear us?
Mute. Yeah.
So we were just talking about you that now today itself you are going to take some action about it.
Yes.
And all the
Definitely.
ladies here are rooting for you, saying कि नहीं अब तो हमको कुछ करके दिखना ही है. Fine. So nice to see, and I hope all of you work it out and have a good weekend and good week ahead. Let's
You
meet next
too.
Friday.
You too. Thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you.
See you
Thank
guys.
you. See you next Friday.
Fateh